Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue making some fun traditional items and we're going to make a bunny rabbit. There's so many different variations of rabbits out there. This one is pretty simple, but I have to give you all a warning. You do have to use scissors for this particular origami. It is a traditional design, so that kind of lets you know that it was okay to use scissors even back in the day, but I know a lot of people like to stick to pure rules, and if that's something you're into, then you don't want to make this particular design. I'm going to be just using standard origami paper, so 15 by 15 centimeters, and I'll let you guys know the dimensions of everything when we're finished. So I'll get this guy out of the way. So you want to start off here with your color side facing down, and we're going to first just put a nice diagonal crease by folding in half to create a big triangle. And kind of hold the opposite ends together there and just smooth down from there. Smooth it out to each tip to get a good diagonal crease. Open it up and then take the outer edges and fold into the center. And it doesn't matter if you go work from upper, top or bottom, whichever works easier for you. I like to get the tips started and then kind of hold down and then pull up to line up along the center and then smooth it out. And just do the same thing on this side too. Get a good crease on that. After getting both of those sides folded in, I'm going to take the little bit of white that's up there at the top and fold it down snug against the edge. So you can kind of try to get that as close to the edge as you can. Keep the center lined up as good as you can too when you do this. Then I'm going to take a little of this and fold it out. And this is essentially going to serve as the tail of your rabbit. So you can kind of decide for yourself, how far out you want to do this. I just want a little bit peeking out, so I'm just going to leave a little of it here. Then we go ahead and take what we've got here and fold it in half, folding down. Smooth it all the way out. Now this is where you're going to need the scissors. We're going to choose to cut right along this crease that I just made here to kind of separate out so we get two ears for our rabbit. And you can kind of decide for yourself, kind of based on how big or long you want the ears to be, how far you're going to cut here. But I'm just going to go ahead and cut in. Try to keep it right there along that creased edge if you can. Go about to here. Fold it in half again. And then we're going to just take the flap that we've made and fold up. And, depending on where your folds were, you might have a little bit of trash left over from the cut. Make sure that's cleaned out. And what we're going to be doing essentially is having it stand right here. And so you can kind of play with, how far back you want the ears, if you want them sticking straight up. There's a lot of things you can do with this, but I'm just going to kind of find an angle that I like here and fold off. And then you just repeat the other one too here by turning it around or just folding it behind so that things line up. If you wanted to, you could possibly put a little angle on it, but then you'll have a little bit of stuff sticking out here on the side. So you probably want to smooth them out and keep them both the same. And that'll give you a cute little nose and your ears for your rabbit. Pretty simple little design that stands nice on its own and gives you a completed little bunny. So I'll tell you guys the dimensions of our rabbit here now that we're done. From nose to his little hind feet, he's about 9.5 centimeters. And his height from ear down to the bottom here is about 9.5 as well. So that kind of gives you an idea if you're making something for a special project, a greeting card. I know we just got finished with Valentine's Day, but that means everybody's kind of, thinking and gearing up for Easter. Spring is kind of not really here yet, but everybody's really excited about it coming. So these kinds of things can be great if you're doing, celebrations for that. So that is our finished rabbit, which is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.